Hi there, lovely people. Hope you're well out there. This video really for today is just a little bit of a share of knowing that you're enough and that you're always doing enough. And this has always been a pattern of mine with regards to thinking I'm not enough, that I'm not doing enough, that I'm not worthy. And that has been quite a heavy burden that I've carried through. It's a belief system, a bullshit system, whatever you want to call it. It's been ingrained in my subconscious that I'm not enough, that I'm not worthy. And through childhood experiences, and this also could be coming through ancestral as well, through the matriarchal lineage. It's not always about our actual experiences that we've had in this lifetime, which I know that might just turn some of you off right now, or it might not, and maybe I don't know. But it's really knowing, and I've been doing some writing since 2020, since lockdown, and was really inspired to start writing, and wasn't quite sure where it's going. I mean, I had an idea that it might be a course or something like that, and I've just gone through my writing and I'm so close to finishing, and I've been giving myself such a hard time because I haven't finished it. And that's my usual pattern of giving myself a hard time, but there's a real fine balance somewhere though that gives you the drive to do something, but doing it for the drive because you desire it, because you wish to do it, because it gives you joy. There's a difference of doing something because you think you should do, or that's just a pressure. There's a completely different exchange of energy there. And this is what I've really been showing, is that actually our currency of what we give to things that we wish to create is actually not just our time, it's actually our emotional currency, that we're doing it because we desire it, because we wish for it, because it gives us joy, it lights us up. If you do something because you think you should, because that's got an element of guilt and shame and kind of mixed up in there of not worthiness, and you just do this kind of I don't know, sort of long trudging type energy, just do it, like, really just hard grafting, it really doesn't have that right energy. It is, if you think, it's not really going to lift off if you're going into that heavy vibration, whereas if you do it from our joy, it's a much higher vibration and it happens naturally. And I guess the point of this video, I am doing a little bit of a ramble here, which is fine, but I got really called to come on to this, was to say that you're always doing enough just by being you, turning up every day, present. And when I mean present, it means not just there physically, you're there emotionally and mentally as well, and energetically and spiritually. The whole of you is there. And when you give that as a gift, it's a gift for other people when you're really fully present. But when we've got our minds so set on something we have to do, our to-do list, we're not really fully here for somebody, and or anybody, or for ourselves actually. In fact, let's stop thinking about what we're doing for other people and think about how it is for you. And again, that's interesting because that's a pattern of my actions are for others or helping others. That's another pattern that we need to break free from, that actually if we to help others, we have to really have it ourselves already. We can't give if we haven't got it. So we're breaking down again another sort of conditioning that to look after yourself is selfish. Actually, it's not. It's self-love, it's self-care, and you, by doing that, will inspire others to do it subconsciously. Excuse me, I had a little bit of a tear actually, which is probably why I came on to share it, because I think, hurrah, I've actually got through a day without crying. But it was this relief and joy, tears actually, of what I looked back at and what I've done so far and what my writing so far. And I just had this huge wave of pride for myself come through, and yeah, I've done something, I'm doing it, and I'm doing really well. And don't give yourself a hard time, you're doing it and it's happening in the right time. Everything has a divine timing, and when we trust that and surrender our ego to that, we become much more peaceful. We release our illusion of control, and we just slide into more gentle rhythm, more flow, more grace. And what that does, that brings an inner peace. It brings an inner peace into my heart. I mean, it made me cry, but it was a relief coming through. And that young Gemma that never thought she was good enough is now starting to recognize that she is enough. And that's a huge, huge pressure to take off yourself, your whole nervous system, and how you're working every day. And the stress that you're putting on yourself every day, because somewhere in your subconscious, your belief systems that you're not enough. So your foot's fully on the accelerator trying to push yourself, but equally your foot's on the brake as well. And that really screws up the central nervous system. That kind of brings a huge conflict and discoherence. And it's the coherence that we need to heal, to allow our miraculous bodies to do their healing. So there's one action that you can do from today, is just be still. Give yourself moments to simply breathe. And to have a nice, beautiful, just an objective way of looking where you've come from. What resilience you have, the aspects that you've got through, and you got through things. Because often fear will make us think we can't do the unknown. We don't like it. We have to control it. We have to kind of constrict ourselves and not really bring ourselves up and forwards into things because we're fearful of it. Yet if you really recognize what you've already done, you've got it in you. You've got this power and this strength in you. So take moments to simply recognize the gift, the power of who you really, really are. And allow that to come through into your conscious mind. Quieten those subconscious, those beliefs, patterns that aren't serving you anymore, that you're not enough, you're not doing enough, or somehow you can't trust the unknown. Start reaching back into more of a curiosity of what's out there, how you can grow, how you can experience more love, more joy, more peace. So yeah, just take that time and give yourself moments of real recognition of how wonderful you are. And you are. You really are. It's just we're our own worst critics. So the 3 words you can say out loud to yourself today is I am enough. Just keep repeating that and just feel that peace in your heart as you do that. Even place your hands on your heart right over your left and breathe into that and allow yourself to go, I am enough. I am enough. I am enough. And be aware of what comes up that isn't kind, because that isn't your truth. That's just an old pattern trying to be freed from your consciousness, from your subconsciousness, and it's not your truth. So you have to kind of really see that objectively. So keep affirming this love, this joy, this peace into your heart that you are enough, and just absorb it, be in it, allow your whole body to just vibrate at that level. Okay, imagine this beautiful sponge just filling up this beautiful pure light, and it's just releasing all that is not. You even imagine yourself squeezing that sponge, that you're just letting it go, and then you let it soak back up this beautiful pureness, and then you're squeezing again, and you're gently just detoxing your body, your mind, to just let go of all that blocks you from your love and your joy. And your sole purpose in life is to be happy. Okay, so this was a beautiful ramble from the Gemma from Remedial Therapy Clinic, and I hope it's helped you. Just wanted to share that little bit of raw vulnerability to everybody, because we're all there, we're all in it. We just fake it most of the time, don't we? So lots of love, and you are enough. Take care.